Court by District of Columbia Representative Eleanor Holmes Norton. I want to commend my colleagues. They did their job. They continue to identify and recommend nominees who have the experience and the temperament needed to serve on the federal bench. Second, these nominees represent an important cross-section of professional diversity. They've served as public defenders. They've also been prosecutors, civil rights attorneys, municipal lawyers, even sitting judges. Third, all 5 of these nominees received bipartisan support in the Judiciary Committee. How about that? Bipartisan support in the committee. That's a testament to their abilities, qualifications, and character, and I thank my Republican colleagues who made that possible. Finally, these nominees understand the limited role that a judge plays. In our judicial system, they have to be guided by even-handedness, impartiality, and fidelity to the rule of law. We've seen that in their records, and these records have been scrupulously reviewed by staff on both sides, Democrat and Republican, in addition to the White House, obviously. We've seen it in their testimony before the Judiciary Committee, and we've seen it in the broad support they have from the legal communities where they live. Now let me tell you a bit about each of them. First is Gia Cobb, nominated to the D.C. Court for District of Columbia. Ms. Cobb has more than 15 years' experience as a trial litigator. She tried more than 30 cases to verdict, both civil and criminal cases. This depth of experience is one of the reasons she was rated unanimously well qualified by the American Bar Association. For nearly a decade, she's been representing people seeking to uphold their rights when it comes to the nation's housing, disability, and employment discrimination laws. And critically, Ms. Cobb understands the distinction between being an advocate and a judge. As a judge in the District of D.C., she has promised to rule based on the law and the facts in the cases before her. Next is Judge Karen Williams, nominated to the District of New Jersey. Like Ms. Cobb, Judge Williams was unanimously rated well qualified by the ABA. That's a testament to her integrity, temperament, and experience, which includes 12 years as a federal magistrate judge and 2 decades as a practicing litigator. Ms. Williams has the strong support of both senators from New Jersey, Menendez and Booker, and many throughout the New Jersey legal community. We'll also be voting this week on the nomination of Patricia Giles to the Eastern District of Virginia. Ms. Giles has a deep understanding of the district which she's been nominated to serve. As a federal prosecutor, she tried more than 20 cases to verdict, and prosecutors and defense counsel alike have praised her fairness and her tenacity. Ms. Giles also received unanimous, well-qualified rating from the American Bar Association and has the strong support of her senators Warner and Kane. The Senate will also consider Judge Michael Nachmanoff, nominated to the Eastern District of Virginia. He served as federal magistrate judge since 2015, following an accomplished career as the district's appointed federal defender. Judge Nachmanoff also received a unanimous, well-qualified rating from the ABA, has the strong support of both Virginia senators. And like Ms. Giles, Judge Nachmanoff received praise from prosecutors and defense attorneys alike. It's a testimony to his integrity and his even-handedness. Finally, the Senate's going to consider Sarala Nagala, nominated to the District of Connecticut bench. Ms. Nagala is an accomplished federal prosecutor. She has devoted her career to very serious cases involving human trafficking, child exploitation, identity theft, hate crimes, and fraud. Like each of the nominees, she received a unanimous rating of well qualified from the ABA and has the strong support of Senators Blumenthal and Murphy. I urge all my colleagues to join me in supporting these 5 extremely high qualified nominees. With their records, experience, and even-handed approach, they'll be ready on day 1 to serve in the critically important role of district court judge. And finally, Mr. President, let me say, for many of these people, this decision to move forward and ask for an appointment to the federal judiciary carries with it status and admiration from many people, most people, but it also may mean some personal sacrifices. They are now going to be officially in public life. And that brings with it, as we all know, some burdens. They're willing to accept that, and their families are willing to accept it if they can continue to serve as federal judges. I hope my colleagues will join me in approving them, and I hope it's done this week in a timely manner. And, Mr. President, I yield the floor and suggest the absence of a quorum.
The clerk will call